So this could be to start your day, this could be to end your day, whatever. We're gonna get some energy flowing. We're gonna start off on our bottoms and adjust your junk. So push your inward thigh down, upper thigh up, so you're sitting on your sit bones. Adjust your junk on the other side, pushing your thigh down, pulling your bottom up, pressing out through all 4 points of your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really engaged. Feel that engagement coming up into your knees, your thighs. And then we're going to bring it up into a seated pose. And then just breathe. Take a nice deep breath in. Allow the inner tube around your belly to inflate. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And exhale through your nose. Breathing in, your feet are still flexed. You have all that energy still working its way up throughout the crown. Take a nice deep breath in, fill up that inner tube. And exhale. Honor where you are today. Give yourself a moment. Just keep breathing. Turn on my timer. And you're exhaling, shoulders on the back. You can slowly move your head from side to side. A little bit of rolling going here. Really slowly, so as not to pull anything that may be hurting. Look to the right. Look to the left. Slowly begin to find your way up to your feet. Breathing all the way up. Exhale. All the way up. And then bring your hands down into Malasana. Find a space here. And holding. Just went down like a little elevator. Nice. Nice. Breathing, pressing against your knees. Getting some opening on our hips here. Nice. Take a breath in. Exhale, pressing yourself down and up. Take your legs to the side and then bend down into the right knee. Extend your left foot up. Oops. And then just stretch into that expanded, extended leg. It feels so nice. Take a breath in. Exhale and press into the right foot. Extending, pressing out into the hip. Nice. Breathing in. Exhale, coming to again, the left foot. Shoulders on your back. Keeping your gaze forward. Don't fall down. I did that on purpose though. Just to show you that when you lose your head, you lose your balance. So try to keep yourself engaged. Breathing in. Exhale. Yes. Really feel your stretch. Pressing out, be engaged through your toes. They're nice. I'm such a dork. Have you figured that out yet? Breathing in. Coming back to the center, heel toe in. Once you get there, all the way up. Exhale down. Turn this way, all the way up. And swan dive down, shoulder, your chest on your legs, hips up in the air. And then we're going to come right foot down into lunge. Breathing up. Exhale down. Left foot meets the right. We're gonna go chaturanga. I'm gonna go on my knees. You can go on your feet if you want. I gotta build up my muscles again. My convalescent yoga time. But that's all right. I'm on the mat. I'm doing it. Bringing it up. And exhale, left foot meets the right. All the way up. Exhale. Let's walk into plank or jump, whatever you feel is clever. Make sure your hands are digging into the ground. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Your feet. Yes. Upward dog. Keep your legs off the ground. You can do this from the tops of your feet or your toes. Pressing into downward dog. Hips up in the air and then extend your legs. Lift your right foot up. Standing split. Open up. And swing on through. We're going to bring that back foot to meet our heel, arch to heel. I'm going to come on up into warrior. And then look over your hands, coming down into side angle, over, reverse side angle. Well, it's not really, I'm calling it that, but it's not. This is a reverse side angle. All right, I digress. And then triangle. And then triangle to the back. And then bringing your hands to the side of your foot. Get it around. All the way up. Exhale down. Halfway up. And then bring the other foot back. Gotta remember what we did. Yes, that was it. All right, so bring the right foot back. We're going to do warrior over here. Nice. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I know. And look over your hand. Exhale, coming into side angle. Very nice. Come on up. Let's take it to the back. Reaching up through your left hand, extending. And then straighten that leg. Kind of like a little windmill or something. Shoulders on your back. Exhale, and we'll do what we didn't do. We'll do the standing split from the other side. Woo! Now it's done. And then bring both feet together. Bend your knees, hips up in the earth. Yes, really feel that extension. You know, even try just doing a forward fold without coming down here. Feel the difference. What does that feel? Where do you feel that? Just kind of bending over. Now, bend your knees, get your chest onto your legs. And now, like holding on, now try to extend that. It's harder, right? You're going to feel it in more areas of your hamstrings. It's going to open up more. You're not hunchy. All right, now while we're down here, let's go ahead and take your left foot up right here and see if you can lift it. My balance is shady. I'm using a chair. Lift it. And get some airplane going on here. Oop. There we go. I'm doing an assisted airplane. And then bring it down, all the way up. Exhale down. Now we're gonna take that right foot back and then just kind of pop up. There we go. Obviously, this side's a little bit better. My ankle feels a little stronger. My hips are a little bit more open. This airplane's flying. The other would have been grounded. And shoulders on your back. Breathe. Exhale down, all the way up. And down. Can you jump? Can you? She asked herself. Yep. Into plank. Breathe into plank. And then chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot up. And then swing it on through. So make sure your weight is distributed evenly among both legs, so you're not falling off one side. And you bring this foot as high as you can. If not, you can bring it down, whatever is comfortable. And then just come up and over and breathe. And just breathe into that lower back, allowing that inner tube to fill. Honoring where you are today. Exhale. Breathe in to expand. Exhale, find space. Every time you breathe in, when you exhale, see if you can find a little bit more space. Maintain that center of balance around your spine. Take a breath in slowly. And make your way up. And you can take your back leg and you can pull it in. You need a strap to do that. You can do that too. Let's do it with a strap, just because I have a fancy strap here. There we go. You can do it with the strap, but if you're doing it with the strap, it's probably going to look more like that. I'm going to do it without the strap. Your hands up on the top if you're no strap. Wherever you are, there you are. Breathing in. Exhale, coming down slowly. Always move slowly in this particular jam because you don't want to pull stuff. It sucks to pull stuff. And then dig that right foot into the ground. Left meets the right. We come into downward dog. Hands pressing into the ground, hips up in the air. And then we're going to swing that other foot up. Into pigeon. Yes. I'm going to get my foot situated because I want to find my center. I want to be in the center. So how do you do that? First, you want to make sure you're here. If you're really flexible, you can crash down onto the ground, and there's nothing wrong with that. But see if you can push up a little, wherever you are, and find a balance in the center. And if you're all the way down on the ground, because you're super, super flexed, go ahead and push yourself up off the ground. Make sure you find your balance in your pigeon here. Exhale, come up and over. And really, you can make a little fist pillow. You can bring your head down on the ground. Super good times. Take some nice deep breaths in through the inner tube of your belly and the lower back. It's a bit easier to feel when you're laying on the ground because it's harder to breathe through your chest. But you want to breathe through your lower back, your diaphragm, and your belly because that is where you get your quality breathing. The other is through your chest, and that's a fight or flight method. You want to be a lover, not a fighter. Take a breath. Exhale, coming on up slowly. And then you bring that back leg up. So if you're strapping it because you can't quite reach it, then it's probably going to look more like that. If you got your ankle, it's going to look kind of like that. If you're going all the way in, which this side's a little bit in. Try to keep your belly in toward the spine. There you go. Breathing. Find your drishti, your gaze. And exhale slowly in control. Working around to your bottom. Lay down. Get a little rock and roll here. Just to open up the back of your lower back. Go the other way. Now bring your feet down under your knees. Your shoulders on your back. So just kind of scoop everything up. Whoop. Your chest comes up, your shoulder comes on your back. Like you're holding a pencil between your shoulder blades on the ground. Press into your elbows. Your hands go straight up in the air. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and press on up. And just hold. Make sure your knees are in, not out. Feel those shoulders on your back. Make sure your neck is off the ground. You're pressing into your head, but your neck is not on the ground. Press up. Press into there. Breathe. Really feel your hip bones are just being pulled up into the sky. Press down into your elbows. Make sure your elbows are near your sides. You're breathing, you're breathing. And then exhale, coming down. Go ahead and stretch out to max. About between your toes and your fingers. Stretch, 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 stretch. As much as you possibly can. And then slowly come down and let everything go. Just take some nice deep breaths in. Full body breaths. From head to toe, feeling like you're taking your whole body up off the ground and it's floating. When you exhale, exhale into the ground. Congratulations for giving yourself a few moments out of the day to unblock that energy. And you can choose to Shavasana for as long as you want. And for the sake of brevity in my video, I am going to cut it short. So take a breath in. Exhale, bring your knees up and come either to the right or to the left into a little fetal position. Just for a moment. Collect yourself, see where your energy is. How has it changed from when you started? Just provided some little movements to help you in your day. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly coming up. We're going to start like we began, finish like we began. We're going to something like we began. So between our 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to bring them back in. Our feet are still engaged. Everything's still going on here. Everything's engaged. Shoulders on our back. Hands to our heart center. Pressing lightly against one another. Chin a little bit down. Feeling the energetic line going up to your spine in a straight line out through the crown of your head. Take a breath in through that inner tube, belly. Diaphragm, lower back, filling up, shoulders relaxed. Exhale. Take a breath in. Exhale. And we're going to end with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So breathing in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Like the light in me to the light in you. Namaste. You made it.